Alright guys, I'm at Rock Valley Homestead. I've had to abandon my walk today because we keep getting rolling storms. We've had a few little hailstorms this morning, and then we get sunshine, and then we get a whole lot of rain, and it seems to be about half an hour to an hour like break in between. So I have decided to stop here at Rock Valley Homestead in Tidbinbilla, and under the cover show you two new pieces of kit that I've bought for my backpack, which is going to make my life much more safer, especially given that there's so many snakes around. So, oh, didn't know you had to do a visitor's thing here. Alright, let's have a quick look through and then I'll show you what I've bought. They do a great job, the volunteers. And there are just roos everywhere because of the rain and it's cool. They're all still quite active. Look at that. So amazing. Okay, as I said, I've dropped into Rock Valley Homestead so that I've got a bit of cover while I show you my new purchases. As you know, the other day, if you watch my channel, I ran into a snake, and I realised when I do bushwalking, I tell my family members where I'm going. I leave a note on the bench and I text them. And they know that if I'm not back by a certain time, they would certainly ring somebody or come and find me. And that's all good in theory, but after running into the snake the other week, I thought if it's time sensitive and I can't wait for them to be finishing work, then and there's no phone reception, then I'm in a whole lot of trouble. So I've rectified that. Let me introduce you to my first bit of kit. It's a Personal Locator Beacon. I've actually got the Rescue Me one. I chose it personally. For me, I thought it was a good option. If you're thinking of getting one, there are many options out there and you should have a look. You buy it once off and then you register it on an online website, and for 7 years there's no fees. The battery lasts for 7 years. Oh, by the way, this is definitely not a review because I haven't used it and I never want to use it. The battery lasts 7 years. It just cost me just over $300, but for 7 years I thought that was a good investment. So you open it up and of course you get the little manual, which is tricky to read actually. Alright, this is the beacon. It has a pull-out antenna, which I won't pull out because to get it back in you have to wind this and it's quite tedious. You can't press the locator button by accident because it's under here, so you flip that open. Now if you were to press this red button here, then after a few seconds it will send a signal to the rescue authorities to say that I'm in trouble. It will send a signal. They will ring your emergency contact that you've nominated for the day and say, hey, is Sharyn really out on a bushwalk? Is this for real? As soon as the person says yes, then they'll send help, and it can be via helicopter, four-wheel drive, whatever they deem necessary to get wherever you are, and it's probably the quickest way to do it. Each unit has its own registration number and you need to have the unit to register. Okay, there's a few ways to carry this unit. If you need it to be floating, this is the actual flotation device. So you slide it in. It's got a hole in the front. You can still access the magic button that you need, and you can definitely put it onto your kayak or whatever you need substantially. If, however, you're walking like me and you don't mind about the flotation, then you attach this to the back, and then this little rubber thing will hook in under there and hook in the other side, and you can put it between your straps, etc., of your backpack, and it will sit around, which is, you know, you can have it right next to your chest if you think you're going to need it. But yeah, I picked this one up. There's a tester button on it to test the length of your battery. The other thing is, if you ever need to use it, then they recommend one use, change the battery. But I'm hoping I never have to use it and lasts the 7 years. Nice, light, compact. I mean, you can see how it sits in my hand. I thought it was a really good option for me. And one of the big things for me was there are different types of units. Some of the other things do messenger and things, but for this unit, you buy it once and then there's no subscription fee, no more money to pay. And I like that. I'm a little bit lazy. I want things quick and easy that I can do. I want to be safe, but I don't want it to ruin my life. And I really feel like the size of this PLB and the reputation of it, the price of it for the 7 years, ticked all the boxes for me. So I'm excited about it, and you know, you can just get them from about anywhere. A lot of local companies supply them, so check it out if you're doing a lot of walking. I mean, when I walked the Australian Alps walking track for 5 days, we hired one from Namadgi National Park, and certainly if you're doing a one-off and you felt like you only needed it once, there's plenty of places to hire them. But for me, I'm going out at least weekly, sometimes more, and the walks are getting more and more remote as I get more and more confidence, and I think this is the right option for me. Okay, the second thing I've got, because weight means everything, is a Trail Survivor Ultra Kit. It was just over $40, fits in the pretty much close to my hand. And what it has is a whistle. It has 2 snake bite bandages, and that's a big thing for me at the moment because it is snake season. So I have them, a bit of tape, enough to get you through for an emergency day, normal elastic bandage, that'd be good, wouldn't it? A pen. You might think, why a pen? But if you do get bitten by a snake, you need to mark where the snake bite is. That's a big deal. Some pins in the bottom, disposable gloves. Then we have an emergency rescue blanket. It's silver on both sides, to keep you warm, helps prevent shock, keeps your heat in, all that sort of thing. So it's nice and compact. A few band-aids, all different sizes, which is cute and nice, and maybe you'd want to add to that, but for now that's good for me. He's got some antiseptic cleaning wipes, sting-free. Oh, there you go, I didn't know that. What else have we got? Got a little bag, sterile gorge pads, some more band-aid type things. And then the great thing, if you're with somebody and you're asking their help and they don't know quite what to do, it's a first aid instruction card, and it tells you exactly how to look after the snake bite bandages, etc. So I'm definitely going to leave that in there. And there is a compass. Oh, here it is. It's so little, like, look at that. But excellent little kit, I thought it was. I bought it and now you can see what it is. All right then, it's nice and sunny again now, but you can see over there the rain's going to come in, so I'm going to hang around Tidbinbilla and maybe visit Gibraltar Falls today, simply because we've had so much rain that I'm thinking the falls would just look amazing. Anyway, I hope you like. It's not a product referral, it's just what I found was right for me. A lot of people ask me if I'm worried about snakes or being out on my own, and the truth is I am worried about them. Just because it just takes a split second not to see them and you've trod on them and they react. I don't think they go hunting you or they're something that really wants to be your predator, but I did want to be able to contact someone quickly to say I need a hand, and these are my options. Anyway, thanks for walking with me. Have a nice day. About 30 minutes, short, steep. You can hear the water. Look at it. Well, obviously you can't do this walk today because this is the path and it's water on it.